So, hi everyone, I'm Mackayla, and today we welcome ZEBEDEE to the Soundtrack of Our Lives podcast. Welcome, we're really glad to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so you recently had the single I Don't Know Where Your Phone Is come out. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's kind of a little funny song. Kind of has surf, grungy garage vibes, and it's a little tongue-in-cheek and play on the fact that we're all obsessed with our phones and we can't just live in the freaking moment for a second. So I like that song, and my mom's on it. My mom is on that song, playing harmonica. She's so good. Shout out to my mom.
What was it like working with your mom?
It wasn't the first time, and it's not like we were in the studio together or anything. I just said, "Hey, Mum, be on this song." She said, "Okay, whatever you want, dearest." And yeah, so she just recorded from Australia and sent over the files. Nothing that we haven't done in the past. So we've got our little system
That's
down.
good.
I tell her what to do, and she does it.
So, is she going to be on more of the songs in the album?
No, just one this album, but she's been on a couple other songs that I can't think of right now. But yeah, she's a professional, so
Okay.
um, yeah.
I feel like it would, personally, I feel like I would have trouble working with my mom because we're so similar that we fight a lot.
I see. Yes, it is. It is tricky working with loved ones in a creative environment. I know all too well about that from working with Kelsey. The guitarist in the band is also my
Mhm.
wife. So but as difficult as it can be sometimes, just because you don't have as much patience, I guess, it can really be productive, and you can get a lot of work done really fast from having that sort of bounce board. We can just make decisions really quickly, whether it's songwriting or whatever about whatever it is. So an interesting dynamic, but definitely don't have the same problems with mum. She's because I just don't mind, telling her what to do. I think she was a little upset that we threw all this distortion on her harmonica, but that was the tone that we were
Mhm.
after. So she got over it.
Yeah, so what advice do you have for other people that are working with partners in their creative lives?
I would recommend just trying to remind yourself that yes, okay, yes, it's your partner sitting over the other side of the room, but right now you got your band member cap
Hmm.
on, and you got to remember to remind yourself to that this is the relationship right now. We're bandmates. We're not. You're not my wife. You're not. You can't tell me to shut up in front of everyone. So yeah, my advice is just to try to remind yourself that it's a little bit of a different dynamic right now, and to have patience. I think patience is the best and key to any hardworking band that wants to stick around, because a lot of feelings in the
Hmm.
rehearsal room. Right? People can get. I've been in bands where we've had 8 to 10 members, and it's hard to learn getting everyone to rehearsal, trying to choose who's writing the next
Yeah,
song. It can be a lot of cooks in the kitchen. It's not really what we have in Zebedee, but a lot of feelings get thrown around and they can get hurt.
yeah, I feel like that's something that's always
Yes,
easier said than done in terms of managing that.
yes, exactly. Yeah, you can say whatever you want, but all that shit goes out the window as soon as you get into the room. But I think we've been doing it for a long while now, so I think we got a good little system down, me and Kels and the rest of the bands. Yeah, no feelings getting
That's
hurt.
good.
Not on my watch.
That's important.
Yeah, it is important. Yeah, also, feelings getting hurt is important
Yeah.
too. I had a good fucking song.
So you have an upcoming album going nowhere fast. So what can fans expect from it?
It's very desert rock vibes, definitely inspired by Queens of the Stone Age and Caius, similar bands of that ilk. A lot of riffs, a lot of breakdowns. uh, Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's the best stuff that we've put on, that we've got in the can so far, and I'm excited to show everybody. We've got a lot of great videos and singles coming out, and yeah, I'm excited to get it out there and just start working on the next album. To be honest with you, we are working on the next album, the next two or three. To be honest with you, writing pretty quickly. So I just want to get it out there, shove it down people's throat, and just move on to the next one.
So what does the songwriting process look like for you?
I mean, if the song isn't fucking finished in 15 minutes, I don't think it's very good. I tend to just write really quickly, really fast. I don't edit. I don't, yeah, just one pass. Lately, lately I've been doing a new little thing where I write the music and the chords, and I have a melody, but I don't write the lyrics. I just rock the melody for a while in rehearsal for weeks and weeks and weeks, and the lyrics just kind of, if you have phrases and melodies that you like and you're married to, the words kind of just bubble to the surface and just kind of presents
Mhm.
itself rather than being precious with lyrics and stuff. That's not me. That's not my vibe. I write it in 15 minutes and it's done basically. And then I bring it to the band and they do their parts. All the band members write their own parts, and yeah, it's rather easy. I don't know why more people don't do it.
It's different for everybody.
It is.
So if you're in a creative rut, what do you do to kind of get out of that?
Listen to music, um, do something else. That's usually good. I'm an actor, so I'm always busy doing stuff, either auditions or working on plays or film. So it's New York City. It's not hard to distract yourself in a rut. I don't know. I don't think I've been in any ruts. And if I had been in a rut, I didn't notice I was in a rut because there's so much else going on. So it's not really an issue for me. So I don't know if I have any, but yeah, just listen to music,
Any
get
any
inspired,
music in
go to a
particular?
museum. Music that you like, that inspires you. Yeah, that's what I generally prefer, that music as opposed to music I don't like. So yeah, it's definitely not listening to music I don't like for inspiration. Hello, dog. Hello. Sorry, my dog's here.
What's your
Just
dog's
saying
name?
hello to her. Waylon, named after Waylon Jennings. She's a precious little girl. She's getting a bit old now, 12 years old. Aren't you? You're getting on. You're an old lady.
So if you could describe the album in 5 words, what would you say?
5 words. It's really fucking good as. I would say psychedelic. I would say desert rock. I would say it's a good time. Buckle up. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's a lot of heavy riffs. I think these songs, a lot of them started with a riff, which is a good way to start a song. Just something that you can sit in forever and come back to later. Um, yeah, very, very Queens of the Stone Age inspired. Yeah, and I think the next couple of albums won't be so riff orientated. So it'd be more like kind of fast punk poppy to short
Okay.
songs, 2.5 minutes. All of these songs go for 4 minutes and 44 seconds. It's so weird.
That's
There's a couple of long ones.
That's interesting because the song you just put out, I Don't Know Where Your Phone is all about people being like addicted to technology. And that also like leads to the short attention span that people have. And then you're going to be putting out an album with longer songs.
Yes, I'm trying to break the chain,
Yeah.
keep people's attention going.
I
Unintentional.
think it's a funny contradiction.
It is. It is. And I wonder if it will work. Don't. I won't be holding my breath on people's attention span. But it wasn't about people. It was, I make music for
Mhm.
myself because it's good for you. Because you got to get it out. You got to express yourself. Yeah. So I don't care if people click next and put on fucking Ed Sheeran. If good on 'em. Enjoy whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
But yes, if you do have 4 minutes and 44 seconds, give it a listen.
So, what bands or artists have influenced your music the most?
The Cramps. I love their psychobilly vibe. Um, Simple music just done in a deranged, perverted way, and I'm totally into that. Queens of the Stone Age. I think I've mentioned them 20 times already. Yeah, say what you want about them personally, but the music's fucking good. I don't care. It's just it just makes it move. It's a hard thing, rock and roll, making people move, especially in New York City. No one wants to dance or jump around. They're just so um, reserved. It's too cool for school. Um, well, who else is inspired? Captain Beefheart, Viagra Boys. I'm really into them right now. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Shout out to Melbourne bands. Yeah. I love all the Aussie bands coming out right now. This kind of neo psych scene. Um, Damn, we're just good. We're just better than everyone else. I don't know. It's something in the water, I guess.
Yeah, so, how do you decide which songs to put on each album? Because you said you're working on new albums as well.
Yeah, I lately have been sifting through the songs like, oh, that would be good for that album, this would be good for that album, to try and capture a general overall tone. Um, just some grouping. These songs make sense together, and these make sense together over here. You just if it really helps if you've got two going at the same time. You quickly decide that this is good for that and this is good for that. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm personally in my own head. I have three different groups going, and who knows when we'll get to them. It's very expensive and takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, discipline. So all in good time. Just this past album that came out, oh, it's about to come out. Yeah, some of those songs were written a while ago, and I used to feel antsy, like I want to get these songs out, but it's like just relax. They ain't going anywhere. No one else is going to write it exactly like you, but maybe they will. It happens, but yeah, ain't no rush. So I'm just working on it all in good time. I got the itch. I got the writing bug, right?
So, do you just spend most of your day writing music, or when you have the itch to write?
No, definitely not. It just comes to you, and then you do a little voice memo or something, or try to get it down, and out it comes, and it's rather painless, I think, lately. Sometimes I'm plagued at night. It's like 5 in the morning, and I start ruminating, and I have the most incredible music playing in my head that I've never heard before, and I'm writing it. I gotta get it down. I gotta get the fuck out of bed. I gotta pull out my guitar at 6 in the morning and just get something down, because you ain't gonna remember when you wake up. So it's very much, when the inspiration strikes, you gotta catch it, because it comes and goes really fast.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
How do you guys prepare for live performances?
we have a couple of rehearsals. We like to rehearse before shows and get tight. I know some bands, they don't rehearse; they just play shows. And that's cool, but we like to mix our sets up every show. We've never played the same set twice. So yeah, we get together, have a couple of rehearsals, shoot the shit, and yeah, mix it up.
Is there any particular reason why you don't play the same set twice?
I just I would get bored, I guess. um, Again, it's nice for the people that come to your shows to hear something a little bit different, and even if we use a lot of the same songs, I'll mix up the
Hmm.
order and play around with it, and at least throw in a couple of different ones. But yeah, our catalog is getting rather vast. The longer we stick at it, so there's no reason why you shouldn't mix it up. I mean, I get it. If why fix it if it ain't broke? But you just get bored. If you're on tour, it's a different story. You gotta play the
Hmm.
same show twice, 3 times every show, because you're at it the next day. But yeah, we don't do that, so we only play once a month or so. No excuses.
Do you guys have any pre or post show rituals?
Nothing out of the ordinary. No, just you know, get fucked up, I guess, and celebrate what we just did, and try not to lose your fucking guitar.
Have you lost guitar?
I have lost guitars, yeah. I've seen people walking down the street with my guitar. Like, what the fuck? Chase after me. What's in your hand, buddy? Oh, just some guys are trying. Yeah, fucking give me that. Fuck out of here. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh my god, I've woken up weeks later like, where's my shit? I've gone months later to fucking venues, and it's like, it's still here. I just left it. Yeah, some of these instruments have 9 lives.
How do you engage with your audience during a show?
It's an interesting finesse, the banter between bands and audience, and everyone does it a little bit different. But it just depends what type of mood I'm in, I guess. So I often think it's just cooler not to say anything, but I can't help myself. I could never let
Hmm.
silence, and we're not organized enough to just immediately play the next song. I like to tie a few together, but if there's a lull, if there's a silence, I'll definitely jump on the horn and chuck some fucking jokes out. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. How do I engage with them? I don't know. Whatever comes to mind. I think right before a show, I might have a little think about it. Like, all right, this is a part where you could say something. Yeah. Hopefully you're interesting enough to keep people's attention.
Yeah, that's always important.
Easier said than done, believe me. Getting people there is fucking difficult. But even still, New York scenes are tough. Yeah, I often wonder what it'd be like to go to some place where the musician is respected more than they are here. Because, you're just a bit spoiled for choice out in New York, I think. It's like they're doing you a favor. It's like, motherfucker, you know how many
Hmm.
hours I put into this thing? It's for you, you bastard. It's not for them. Like I said, I do it for me. I do it because I have to. I do it because it's in my blood, because I've been hearing those vibrations since I was in the womb. I was thankful to have my mom, who's still a musician, a really talented one. So she exposed me to a lot of stuff that I didn't really appreciate growing up, but I do now.
Yeah, there's always stuff that you're like, you see when you're younger and you're like, that's cool. And then you move on. And then later you're like, oh, now I understand that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you never know what experience is going to serve you later in life.
Do you have any particular memorable live performances?
Uh, yeah, yeah. Um, nothing crazy. I remember our first show. That was interesting. It was like still finding ourselves. Didn't even really know what the songs we were playing were. A very wide range of music. Hadn't really honed in on a sound yet. But I remember all these special guests. It was so many people on stage. Uh, which is, I don't know. I remember one time we played Mercury Lounge and Sam Braverman was playing with us. He was on synth. He didn't bring a stand, so we just sat on the floor. I was mortified. What the fuck are you doing? Shit. I don't know. I played a show once with the Harmonica Lewinsky's. Where was that? I don't know, some crazy Bushwick rave. Will Simpson fell off the stage and his dick flopped out. And he didn't put it back until the end of the show because he didn't know. That was fucking memorable. Shout out to the Harmonica Lewinsky's.
What advice would you give to aspiring musicians?
Just write. And don't be so precious about it. I hate people that are so fucking precious about their music. It's like it's not that difficult, and it's not like it comes and goes. And just write 1,000,000 of them. Write 100 songs, and then you got an album. Let me tell you, one album, because you just choose the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
And if you write a shit song, don't be hard on yourself. That's what it was. It was supposed to be a shit song. And eventually you write good ones. Yeah. I've been writing music since I was like 16 years old. And I remember those songs. In fact, yeah, I could probably play the first song that I ever wrote. And it's fucking lame. It's dorky love shit. But I had to go through that. I had to write all those songs to now be writing songs that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is good music. Yeah. Yes. I was talking to someone recently, and they asked me how much of all the music that you write, how much of it is personal? I said probably about 10%. Half of it's just pure imagination about random stories, fiction, and the other half might be personal, but it's nothing precious about it. I'm just writing about anything. So that would be my advice. Don't be so precious about your own music, because you're probably pretty biased.
What is the best advice you've been given?
About what? About writing music?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I've been given any wonderful wisdom. Just enough, just encouragement, probably. Mm-hmm. Just like, yeah, keep going. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'll do it again then. That's all. I don't know. Good advice. Good advice was have a backup plan. But I don't have any backup plans, so I'm just fucked. Sorry, I don't know if I'm swearing.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
So before I ask the last question, was there anything else that you wanted to mention or talk about today?
I'm super stoked about this. Our next music video, which is our hit single off the album, Fast Edee. It's the shortest song on the album, and we made this music video for it, but it turned into this beast. It turned into a movie, essentially. It was always supposed to be a movie, but it runs at about 11 minutes, and the song is only 3.5 minutes long. So I am very excited to be blending my worlds together as an actor and a musician. Super stoked to have assembled this team and launched this new production company called 0 Days with my good friend Danny Avila, who produced the album and will produce one of the next ones. Yeah, I was super excited to finish this edit and release it July 31st. I think it's going to blow people's mind, or they might just think it's very egotistical to write and direct and produce and star in your own music. But fuck it. If I'm paying for it, I may as well reap all the rewards for it. And I wonder if we are creating like a kind of new medium. I know music videos that had actors in it before, but I just don't think that it's been very good ever. I can't think of a good video that anyone has done. So yeah, excited to launch this new project and release the album August 2nd. Album release party is August 1st at Vaughan. You know, when the album drops at midnight, we're going to do a screening of the film, and then the show is August 13th at Mercury Lounge, where we're playing with 100 Watt Heart. Captain Kirk from the Roots will be playing with us, so that's super exciting. Yeah, August 13th at Mercury Lounge. Doors at 9.
It is very exciting.
Yeah, it's good to finally get it out. You know, you sit on something for so many years. And, you know, you write the song in 15 minutes, but it takes you fucking 4 years for anyone to ever hear it. So yeah, super, super happy, super excited, proud about this project and the album. And yeah, I can't wait for you all to hear it.
Okay. So the last question is, what is the soundtrack of your life?
The soundtrack of my life. Kelsey often talks about the music that will be playing as I bumble down the street. The soundtrack of my life. I should have prepared an answer for this one. I don't know. It's just something funky and fun. And just very Zebedee vibes. I can't give you a specific answer, but I'm sure you can imagine it inside of your own.
So for our listeners who want to follow you and then be able to hear your album when it drops, where can they find you?
Zebedee the Band on Instagram, and Zebedee, ZEBEDEE in caps, wherever you listen to music. It's going to be out everywhere. And check out the music video on YouTube, July 31st. Hopefully we have a premiere somewhere online. You know, big hassle. Our PR company is working very hard to find somewhere really cool to land. So yeah, stay tuned. Best way to, you know, Instagram is the best way to see what.
Thank you so much for coming in and talking to me today.
Of course, you're more than welcome. Thank you for the lovely questions and your interest in our music.
Have a nice rest of your day.
All right, cheers, mate. You take care. Bye.
Listeners, go check them out and make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at STO Lives Podcast. Thanks for joining us.